Updates from the ministries, departments, and agencies of Abia State Government. Today, we bring you updates from the Greater Aba Development Authority.
My name is Uche Emmanuel. I am an architect by training, and I am currently the Director General, Greater Aba Development Authority. The authority was signed into law in December 21st, 2023 by His Excellency Alex Otti, OFR. Greater Aba Development Authority, or GADA as we know it, is made up of 5 local government areas. Thus, Osisioma, Robingwa, Ubunabo, Aba North, and Aba South local government areas. GADA is tasked with the responsibilities of developing these 5 local government areas into a single urban conurbation with all the vestiges of a modern city. We are responsible for the physical development of the city. We are responsible for ease of doing business within the city. We are responsible for ensuring that the city becomes resilient to things like flood, traffic, and other constraints that cities go through as they try to grow and expand. When we came in on the 29th of May, 2023, we met a dysfunctional city that was adjudged the dirtiest city in Nigeria. Aba was the refuse capital of the country. In his inaugural speech, His Excellency had promised to set up an agency that would be responsible for the development of Aba into an urban area that transcends the local government boundaries. And that was why GADA was created. Today, Aba is one of the cleanest cities in the southeast. So far, even though there has been for over 20 years perennial flooding in Aba, so far there has been none. As we speak, His Excellency has done about 98 kilometers of road in Aba, cutting across these 5 local government areas. As we speak also, the process of producing a master plan for the city is ongoing and is about 40% completed. Before the end of this year, there will be signed into law a new master plan that will guide the development of Aba for the next 25 to 30 years. We're also working on setting up of the Osisioma industrial layout. There was one that was an informal industrial layout, but due to the vision of His Excellency, that is supposed to be expanded by over 4,000%. We look forward to harnessing the fullest potential of the geometric power that is also around there to attracting world-class companies that will create qualitative jobs for our people. That is also part of what we're doing. And also part of the effort, we are looking at expanding Aba. Currently, Aba is about 70 square kilometers of landmass. Task is to increase Aba and expand the footprint to about 230 square kilometers by stretching the city far towards Port Harcourt in one direction, towards Aba in the other direction, and towards Ekorekpene in the other direction. So the idea is to select generators of economic development and placing them strategically along these corridors that will help endanger growth. Part of the plans too is to control the development of markets and commercial activities within Aba. Part of that, we're making plans to develop an Enyimba building materials market that will consolidate all the building materials traders from tiles to electricals to pipes to rod in one place so that we can draw them out from the city center and place them at the periphery where they are better able to service customers from out of the state without necessarily attracting them to the city center. Part of that too, His Excellency has just, as you may recall, launched the groundbreaking of Planet Project's transit-oriented urban facilities that would help organize transportation and logistics within the city. And once those things are done, Aba will become more legible, more accessible, an expanded city that is much more livable. And just recently, His Excellency has approved for GADA to start our pilot scheme, urban renewal scheme. And we have chosen a site in Aba that will be transformed to what the original vision for that city is. And once this experiment in urban renewal is done, people will be able to feel the city the way it was meant to be. And from there, we can scale up in a way and manner that would make meaning to everyone and then make everybody that's an Aba boy happy to come back to Aba. As you may also know, between now and the end of June, work would commence on the revitalization of Enyimba Hotel. So the plan is between now and sometime next year, we will be able to have added over 300 new hotel keys from known and global hotel brands. And by then we can receive visitors coming to the city with open arms.
Brought to you by the Office of the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State. Production crew, Cleverson, Chinonyerem and Miracle Chukunenye. Governor-elect Otti, committed to transparent and accountable governance.